what to say, right? The whole market is pulling back. The entire move of what we're going through, entire move has been wiped out, and it's partly because, and I'm not even gonna say partly, it's completely because no one has any idea what is going on. What is going on at the moment? How can anyone, apart from apparently those people who are insiders, I'm not saying anything, apparently, allegedly, maybe, but could be, who knows, right? Who knows, right? But things are in a insane pattern right now, and there's so much that's going on. What happened to the toilet backdrop? What toilet backdrop? What are you talking about? Yo, hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today's going to be an absolute crazy scenario, right? So in this backdrop of who and what is going on, right? Who understands what's happening? But I'm going to try and make sense of the relevant news that's going on, the relevant understanding of what's happening, what's real and what isn't real, how it's going to affect the markets, and how we have been in one of the most spectacular shorts in the Alpha Hunters group. It's right there in your screen. It's one of the most incredible things I've seen. What is driving the market? Tweets. Yes. It's not. Yeah. I just don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm getting afraid of oil. Are you? Are you? Everybody getting afraid of oil? It's like Oprah Winfrey show. I think, Todd, you should also be afraid of what's happening right now in the markets. There are things that people are not. They're not reporting a lot. You're not hearing it because it's so bad. Like it's so bad at the moment. I can't actually explain to you. Right now, let's get this going on what's happening. I will start with this. Right? Bitcoin on the largest scale, right, is at critical point at the moment. Absolute critical point at the moment. I can't explain to you how much of a critical point support level that we're sitting at. In fact, I'm going to send this live to the group as well, so people can actually click on it if they want to, and they can see where it goes from. I'm putting it into Alpha Hunters group. Right, one second. Apologize. Let me just put this in there. Right. We're at a level, right? We're at a level that if it surpasses and closes beneath that, it tried the other day. If it closes beneath that, we are going sub 60. That's where we are. You look wonderful, broski. I don't know who you're talking. You're talking about me? Do I look good? Are you talking about do I look good? Is that what you're saying? Am I looking good? Alpha Hunters in the house. I want people to tell everyone in the chat how good Alpha Hunters is, right? But anyway, so this is where we are. We are at peak, like we're at that moment where there could be some peak capitulation happening in the markets, right? And this is where we are. This is where we're sitting at this present moment, and this is the scenario where we are right now. Now, there's a level. There is a level, Alvarez. You look spectacular. Oh, thank you. You look energized and refreshed. I'm not. I'm overworked and I don't know where the hell I am. I think that's the best way to put it. I don't know where I am right now. I'm so tired I can't explain to you. Why is this stream not started? Hello? Oh, it's because I haven't pressed the button. That would work. That's why. Yeah, if I don't press the button, it doesn't start in it. There we go. Does it work now? Is it working now, Briff? Why is it not working? 1 second. Technical difficulty. What do you think about markets will do tomorrow, and can explain 14 billion expiry thing? Yeah, I'm going to explain to you a whole bunch of stuff. Jumping on the tube, yeah. But why is the X not working? Oh, it is working. Okay, fantastic. Okay, cool. Right. As I said, there's a critical level, an absolute critical level that this needs to hold. That's it, right? If that doesn't hold, the support disappears up until sub 60. That's where we are. Just say it. All right. And I'll say it at the end then. I was so close to saying it. And then someone was like, just say it. So I'm not going to. But there's a level there. But we're talking about some key things. And I'll go into what's happening at this present moment. it looks like that there doesn't seem to be a deal on the table. Apparently there's no deal on the table. And the markets are getting spooked because what's going on at this present moment is that we're seeing ships full of troops going to the Strait of Hormuz near Iran. We've just got a press conference. 1 second, let me show you about the press conference. I'll put these on the screen so you can see so you have some visual aids in it, Breath. It's not that. Yeah, we have a press conference came from Netanyahu that they've apparently eliminated an admiral, right? So wait, are we in a ceasefire? It doesn't feel like a ceasefire, right? It doesn't feel like we're in a ceasefire if their admiral just got taken out. Am I missing something? Because if you're in a ceasefire and it's a joint operation, why is the joint not operating in your ceasefire, my man, right? I know he's Todd, I get the reason, but it doesn't really work with the ceasefire aspect of these things. And at the same time, right, that gift that they gave, why am I not surprised that the gift that they gave to Donald Trump, right? Gave to Donald Trump, is not what I was expecting and was a lot smaller than the way he put it, which they gave, and I'm going to quote this. This is a quote. They gave 8 oil tanker ships to the USA. No. They didn't give them the 8 oil tanker ships. They just allowed 8 ships to pass. And then they said, oh, that wasn't enough. So they gave 2 more. That was the beautiful gift that they gave. Which is like, I'm just sitting here going, is this reality? Are we in reality right now? What is going on at this present moment? How can anyone trade this insane market? How can someone trade this? But we did well. We've been shorting it over and over and over and over again, absolutely annihilating what's going on. And for those who are not on the Alpha Hunters group, they need to get on it, right? We have conversations, we have group analysis. We're sitting here and you see my trades going through, explaining to you the whole aspect of what's going on. Every trade, they call me the soothsayer because I can see exactly what's happening, the trades, where it bounce points and everything has been stated here. You see the trades that are happening and going on. You see what KB is doing and describing and doing the full analysis, explaining step by step what's happening. You're seeing the trades that Batman is putting in. You're seeing the benefits that's going on. And on top of that, you're seeing that the meme trader is trenching on a daily basis. And that is the Alpha Hunters group. And you guys are sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And I will say this to you all. Anyone that wants to join right now, there is a coupon. There's only 6 people are allowed, right? You can join it. Link in bio. You can go to it and it's there. If you use the code that I have written down, it is 50% off. 50. It's 50% off. It's here. Everyone can see it. If you want to go there, join, check it out. If you don't want to, then what do you want from me in it, breath, right? That's the situation. I just wanted to do that shameless plug, whatever. Everyone there is printing like I'm a crazy person, right? But this is where we are right now. We're in peak uncertainty and Friday is coming up. Friday is coming up. And he's done this ultimatum and then he did this tweet. Then we got this tweet, right? Which is like, what's this? Why send this tweet? Why? This is, I just don't know what to say anymore. Why would you send this tweet? What is this tweet what is this going to do other than spook the markets? What is this going to do other than the markets? I'm going to come to the solution. I'm going to explain to you what the solution is as well, right? What is this going to do other than spook the markets? Nothing. There's nothing that's going to be done other than spooking the markets. Nothing. And nothing's going to be done. 1 second. Let me put this 1 second. 1 second. So work thing. Right. That's it. It's nothing. What is this? Look, Iranian negotiations are very different and strange. They are begging us to make a deal, which they should be doing since they have been military obliterated, his new favorite word, with zero chance of comeback. And yet, okay, firstly, zero chance of comeback. What happened to the the special operation where they, and then it was all gone? Anyway, whatever, right? Let's put that to the side. And they're just saying that they're looking at a proposal. Wrong. They better get serious soon because it's too late, because once it happens, there's no turning back. That to me sounds like they're getting ready to do something silly on the weekend. And the thing is, it's a maybe. They may be doing that. Right? Who knows? But I would say, look at any strange large order that's happening 10 to 15 minutes before something, that's happening, unusually large. That's how you will indicate and know what's actually going on. That's where what do you mean? What am I talking about? Just everyone else does. No turning back. Strong words. Strong choice of words. This is the thing. So, and this is where we are, right? We're in this scenario where this is going on, and everyone's just like, what's going to happen, right? Now, the thing with Donald Trump, he has a knack of grandstanding, right? Grandstanding. So he could be doing this as a negotiation tactic. Who knows? But to me, it seems like he's negotiating with a fraction in Iran that's separate from another faction. To me, it seems like there's another body here that they're trying to deal with, and that's why there's some confusion. I think that's what's going on. But the problem is that we don't know what's happening. And secondly, right? Why isn't Donald Trump doing this conversation with the... What? Sorry, what? Why isn't Donald Trump involved in this? Why is he not talking to the relevant people? Who are they talking to? And the thing is, the reason why they can't reveal who they're talking to is because the people that they're talking to, I'm assuming, are trying to do some sort of coup from within. And I'm thinking that it's the president. The current president or prime minister of Iran, because he's already shown regret to going after the Gulf states, and then he was shut down all of a sudden. So I'm assuming he's talking to them. So it's this sort of, who knows what is happening, right? Who knows what's happening? And on the top of that, we get some more crazy news, right? I'm going to come to all the currencies very quickly. Let me just get through this very quickly. Then I'll look through give you the levels of Bitcoin, and then I'll go through all the other stuff, right? Let me go through this. These are all important stuff. You guys need to know this. It's very, very important, right? On top of that, Coinbase railroads another Clarity Act situation. They've basically, again, said they're not giving any support to this new clarification of yield for the Clarity Act on stable coins, because they got to this understanding where they were like, okay, we can't give you interest, but we can give you like proof of work staking rewards type of thing for stable coins. And the reason why they're doing that is because the layman person would never have you go to your grandma and go, hey, look, here's a stable coin, there's a wallet on your phone, make sure you go and stake it, bruv. That's how you're gonna get that's how you're gonna get rewards. But I will say this, right? I'll say this. There's two reasons why they're doing this. One, 80% of their returns come from this stuff. Right? 80% of that is the basis of their business. And secondly, the banks are afraid. They're fully afraid of what this is going to do, because everyone will move away. There was a report that came out that said that on day one of this being done, if there was rewards being given, they're looking to see $2 trillion come out of the banking system. $2 trillion. Right? That's where we're talking, man. That's where we are at this present on that aspect. On top of that, we had other. Do you have a Discord community? Yeah, it's in the links in the bio. If you go to the free section, there's a 50% discount on the premium section. You can just see it. There's a promo code there. Only 6 people can get it. Then on top of that, Mara today, who, if you don't know what Mara is, I'll put what Mara is on the screen 1 second, so you guys can have visual aids in it. Wait, do I have the visual aids? No, I don't have visual aids. No, I don't have visual aids. Right, Mara, which is a Bitcoin mining company, just sold $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, but it's kind of like a mixed good and bad situation, because the good and bad is that they sold it for what's it called, senior notes, which are basically like a how would I do this in a simple way? It's like a loan that can be turned into shares if the price of the value of the company goes up. But what they did was that they utilized that sell to buy that debt out, because if the value of the company goes up, the share value goes up, they can turn that into shares and actuate their non-senior notes, which on one hand is a bad thing for Bitcoin, because it caused the initial move down, and $1 billion sell is a huge thing. But at the same time, it's a good thing, because Mara's mining shares and the value of the company moves with Bitcoin. So they're assuming that their shares will go up in the future. So maybe a short-term move to a longer-term increase in value. Who knows? It's an important thing. Make sure you look at that and understand what's going on. But $1 billion sell is not a small amount. One other really cool thing that's happened, and this is a really, really awesome thing that's going on for you Americans out there, right? I'll put this here. Fannie Mae, which I can't get over the name of that company, right? Because in England it means something else, right? It means something else. Basically, state-backed mortgage providers are looking at Bitcoin and stable coins as a form of underwriting value. So they're recognizing it for the first time in history as something that could really be seen as Matthew, shut up, right? But you make pizzas, you should stop talking. Yeah, so it's a huge thing. It's a huge step forward. It's a recognition of the value and the understanding that what our industry has value. It's a great thing. Another step forward in the stablecoin aspect. It's huge, important thing, right? But we're gonna get to some not so good stuff now, as if what I was saying was the good stuff, right? What I was saying was the good stuff. We're going to start seeing this very soon. For those people who don't seem to understand, by the way, if anyone wants to see it, you can go here, you can check it out on the tube. You're going to start to see things like this. Japan have now removed their limits from coal-powered energy. You're seeing countries in the world starting to limit energy production. And on top of that, for us lovely people in the USA, I mean UK, for our lovely gentlemen, right? There was a report that was done for all you lovely people that are here, or the 83 people who, you know, are not seeing entry, so they don't care. And they go, oh, but why did it go down? I don't understand why it went down. Why would it go down? I have no idea why this would go down. I'm just here for entries, right? There is a further looming problem. I did a video, right, saying that this is my last warning. This is my last warning of what is going on, right? And it is this. Right now, as of today, we are seeing something unique happening in the world. Actually, seriously unique. We are seeing countries around the world starting to subsidize the cost increase of energy. That's the reason why you're not really seeing, I mean, you're seeing a little bit, but when we have so much more to come, I want everyone to be warned. This is going exactly as I was saying it, and it's only going to get worse. And even if we do get the end of this conflict or whatever, and we see Bitcoin run up, midterm, this is going to bite back like you would not believe. I'm telling you now, because we're in a unique scenario. At this present moment, our government world debt ratios is the higher than COVID. We have the world debt ratio is $100 trillion. And on top of that, right? On top of that, we're in a scenario where energy prices are only going to go up higher, and gets to a point where government spending is not going to be able to be covered. Governments are not going to be able to cover the cost of this. And when they stop doing that, there isn't a word for me to describe it other than get ready. Get ready. I don't normally talk like this, right? I don't want to be try not to be a scaremonger right now. But it's okay. This is my thing. If this conflict lasts another week, 1 week, if it lasts one more week, there is no turning back. None. There is no turning back from where we are. So if you want to relate that to the graph, right? If you want to relate that to the graph of what we're seeing right now, I want you to be clear on this fact. The level that we need to hold is going to last month. We'll see. Depends. It depends, right? We are at the limit right now, right? We're at the limit. There is a cascading level of support underneath $68,000. We got there close, and Donald Trump saved us. Literally. This candle that you see here was the Donald Trump Hail Mary save. If this goes on longer, the 68,000, by the way, anyone who wants to go and see it, go here. There's 90 here, and there's only 23 people on the tube live. If you want to see what I'm doing, just go here. It's, what is it? 1 second. I'll tell you the name of it. Because people are like, but I've got one hand busy. It's Alvarez.crypto, right? Let me just make this bigger. Wow. There we go. See how big that is. Now, oh wait, I need to move to the left. 1 second. 1 second. Can you see that? 1 second. I'm just trying to analyze in it, brev. Yeah, there we go. Alvarez.crypto. Right. Okay, cool. Right. If you're going to check that out, Alvarez.crypto, also follow and press the bell button, right? So you can see this. Where we are right now, this area here, and that's at the 68,000. 68,000 right there. If we close below there, it's the next area of support, volume support, right? I tried to watch you on YouTube, but for some reason it won't let me. Why? Should do. It's not region locked. Should do. Try it again. Maybe you're on the wrong one, because there are copycats of mine. Make sure you go and write this exact one, Alvarez.crypto. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. From here, okay, the support structure, and it's all depends on buying volume, right? Looks like this. And I have a swanky access to something that people on the Alpha Hunters get. Sometimes they've seen it once. They saw it once and they were like, what, Rev? I was like, if it breaks this, we're going down. And that's what happened, right? There's a structure like this going on, right? Like this. On buy all the volume, right? And what this usually indicates is that it shows the number of supporting buys that are around that level. So the amount of people that have bought and are holding. What this indicates on that level, on the 68,000, is that the moment it closes underneath that, you will get a cascading sell event all the way down to 59,000, because that's the next support area of that. Saw it once, dream about it every night. Wait, that sounds weird. Don't worry. I got friends in high places, right? So that's what we have. We are there. This is where we are, and it's all coming to Friday. Funnily enough, right? Funnily enough, it's all coming to Friday, and that's where we're sitting at this present moment. We're in a scenario right now where that's what we need to look for. If we find support by Friday, all good, and we'll probably pump on the weekend. If by Friday they don't seem to have a deal and everything's good, I am. Because look, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. If you were Iran, say you're Iran, right? Say you're on, Paul, I'm looking at you. Oh, Gus, actually you, Gus. Say we're Iran. And America comes to us and says, we want to negotiate with you, right? And you go, bruv, the last 3 times we tried to negotiate with you, a lot of stuff happened, including one where we were at the table and then you guys... You know what I'm saying? Like, why should we believe you? Why should we believe you? And the problem is this. Even if he announces that it's over, this is not over until, and unfortunately, Israel said so. Not America. They seem to be continuing on with what they're doing. So, and the thing is, if they continue on with what they're doing, Iran is going to continue on what they're doing, and that's only going to exacerbate this oil situation as it is. We have a week left of the reserves of oil to start hitting the markets, on top of all the flow rate that we're missing. But on a positive note, I have officially, I'm waiting for the bottom, right? I'm going to reveal one of my future holds. One of my future holds, right? I'm not going to say it because I'm just going to show it on the YouTube for people who are there. If you want to see it, it's right here, right there. See, right there. I'll do it in the heart, right? Is this, and the reason why is because they've integrated layer 0 into it, which means that their tokenized assets and also the stablecoin transactions across 148 different networks will be able to be utilized through this. This is on my list. I have a list I'm building, by the way, for everyone to understand. The list, right? I should change that. I should change it next time. It's going to be called the list, right? Where I'm going to be adding onto a list continuously of what my buy tokens are. TikTok wants to know what it is. I'm sure it does. Yeah, I'm sure it does. The tail wags the dog. What a strange time. We're in an unbelievable time right now. So that's where we are at this present moment. We have peak uncertainty. People don't know what's going on. There seems to be maybe insider trading. Who knows, right? Who knows? Someone made $500 million, right? Who knows, right? I also, for anyone that wants to considering to join the Alpha Hunters, we're going to be. I've added a section, right, so everyone can understand. Let me just show this to you guys so you can see it there, right? I've added a section. By the way, that's the promo code. I've added a section here where I'm going to be doing deep dives, right? So I'm going to ask you guys after I finish this little thing to tell me what is happening, which tokens you want me to look at, and I will do weekly, maybe 2-3 times a week, right? Deep dives into each project, what their tokenomics are, if they're inflationary, what they're doing in the future, how much of their white paper that they've done, what type of things that they're coming, what bullish signals are going on, all of this kind of stuff in documents on a wouldn't be daily, but at least 2 to 3 times a week, so you guys will have something to read on and build up your own portfolio of knowledge on what's going on, so you don't just go to one influencer going, hey, look, this coin is amazing. Why? I don't know. And then you'd be like, well, I know. I have the Alpha Hunters, and they just explain to me everything, right? In it, brev. That's the thing, right? So I'm just going to explain that to you. So that's what will be coming for everyone that's there and wants to understand it. Now, what did you say? Well timed, if you ask me. Fuel crisis is about to get bad, just as the Clarity Act is about to pass. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to pass. Because look, That's the thing I was going to get to you. Do you guys know that there is a deadline for the Clarity Act? Do you know this? Do you guys know that there is a deadline for the Clarity Act? Your first coin can be that one, a new coin called XRP. Really? Yeah, Gary. May. If it isn't passed by May, there's two scenarios. One, it's either indefinitely going to be delayed, or it's going to take 2 to 3 years to pass. So we have some it's been 2 days. It's been 2 days. It's been 2 days, and I'm almost certain that I'm missing things. I am missing certain things that have happened recently. I've never come across, believe Lee mentioned that in the Alpha Hunters group. I don't know. Yeah, there's a awesome meme coin trader. Also, one more thing I want to explain to you guys. So one of our community members, I don't want to explain, I don't know if he wants me to talk about it, but we're going to be adding a beta to everyone that's there now, or anyone that joins, right? Because what's going to be happening with this group is that it's going to be expanding into like video backlogs and notes and training and the whole thing. So the prices that we have now and that 50% that we have is for now. The moment that is set up, all of this thing is going to a completely different price, because there is not going to be a group like it. There already isn't a group like it. We've done winning trades every single day this week, every single day. I don't think we have a losing trade. I don't even think we have one, not one, unless I'm mistaken, right? But he's created a polymarket bot and crypto signal bot, where it finds the arbitrage of where there is percentage differences and problems, right? And at the same time, it follows some of the biggest, best traders in that field and gives an arbitrage level of percentage of whether they're good or not. And you can utilize that to make a benefit from it. Some of these traders are up like insane amounts. So that's coming in to test it. We'll probably add it today or tomorrow. And it's going to be another section where you guys are going to be able to see and look and see what's going on. If you want to be a part of that, do it. This is an AI-generated, AI-controlled aspect, right? So if you guys want to do that, it's there as well, right? I wanted to explain that. But yeah, this is where we are. 85,000 and 68,000. That's our trigger point. If we do not hold that, we are going down sub 59. That is where we are right now. And on top of all of this maximum uncertainty. Now, if we look at some other things, right? This is not good, man. There isn't a group like Alpha Hunters. It doesn't exist. I don't care what anyone says. I've looked and at 30 different groups. There isn't a single one that comes close to our one. Not even close. Look at where we are with the VIX. Look at where we are. This should explain to you right now the absolute insanity that we're sitting in. Absolute insanity that the VIX is almost about to break the 30 level. When it breaks 30 is when things start to get hairy, because the acceleration up from that point is pointing towards a VIX spiking event. I'm going to end in a good note, by the way, just so I can explain. I'm going to end in a good note, right? Because everyone's like, Alvarez, stop talking. Stop it. Stop talking. Oh, by the way, have you seen this? I have something that is possibly the coolest thing that you can imagine. Can you see that? What's that? What's that sign? Can you see what that sign is? A little bit of a break so I can give you guys a bit of a... No. Can you see the sign on it? It's on the World Cup. This was given to a famous actor of that. Test temps. And your bruv has it. Anyway, Jam called the top. Fantastic. By the way, I went into Jam's. Is he okay? Seriously, is Jam okay? I feel like he's going through something. I really feel like he's going through something. Because when I went in there, I don't get it. And the one thing I will say, right? Someone that relies on, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of worried for the guy. Like in a genuine way, I'm genuinely kind of worried for him because he's worrying me a little bit. Because when I was in there, I was like, yeah, bro, you're okay, man. And then it's so toxic, and the thing is, he relies on one thing he said. But anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's up to him. If anyone likes him, you can do it. But I don't know of anyone that gives the amount of value that I do. But whatever, it's fine. Now, this is where we are right now, right? So we're in a scenario where VIX is getting to absolutely diabolical situations right now. I think it's a bit performative, to be honest. I think so, yeah. I think he's doing it because he's trying to be like, he's trying to imitate, what was that guy's name? That famous trader that got exposed. What was his name? TJR. He's trying to be like TJR, but like, you know, bargain basement TJR. That's what he's trying to be, because he got one thing right after saying it for 4 years. whatever. Right? So that's the situation. So we're in a key point of VIX. We either Timu, definitely. Extra long extra long shipping. Yes. Oh man, there's weird energy in that live. Whatever, it's all cool, right? So this is where we are. We're in a VIX spiking event situation right now. When these things start getting out of the 30 level is very, very important, because we've seen throughout history when we start getting to those levels, right? When we start getting to those levels, it gets really, really hairy. But I will say this. I'll say this for everyone to understand, right? And to watch this carefully. For everyone to really absorb what I'm saying and put these charts into your understanding. If we see VIX, and it's look, if something crazy happens over the weekend, the VIX is going to go absolutely ballistic, because we have oil shock issues, we have inflation issues, we have supply chain issues. Do you know, by the way, I bet you didn't know this, right? The largest supplier of silicon, right, to microchip manufacturers, to Taiwan, comes from the Strait of Hormuz. Just so you understand. We're in insane scenario right now, right? And if Donald Trump does something silly, if he does something like he puts boots on the ground, because I want to explain this to you, right? I'm going to explain this to you. In my opinion, he has no choice but to put boots on the ground. None. Because if he doesn't get what he wants, which I'm assuming is the removal of whatever the Ayatollah or whatever it is, and he doesn't understand how that country works, right? And he doesn't get that type of Venezuela puppet type of vibe in there, right? If he doesn't get that, he's going to try and facilitate that. Him just making a deal is not going to change anything. What's it going to change? The only reason why he would do that is if you know, if he's forced to. And it doesn't seem like the Gulf countries are even, they look like they're behind him. They're like, okay. And it, to me, there is a very high chance that they put boots on the ground, Israel put boots on the ground, and all the Gulf states go into Iran. If that happens, you will get a massive VIX spiking event. But I will say this, on a positive note, for everyone to really gather their thoughts. If we see a VIX spiking event, if we see something crazy like this happen, I have to say if, because no one knows apart from those guys 15 minutes before, not saying anything, right? If that happens, didn't Saudi and you say that they'll side with the US against? Yes, exactly, right? If we see something like this, where VIX does a massive spike up to 84 and this and the other, it will be a lifetime buying opportunity. Once in a lifetime. We are in maximum problem. Hey, thank you so much for the head. Oh my God. Right. So I guess someone can give. Wait. Donald Trump just tweeted. Donald Trump just tweeted. 1 second. Donald Trump just tweeted. He just tweeted. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm gonna send this to the to the screen. 1 second. What did happen? He just tweeted. What did he just tweet? He said something about Iran. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, Merrick, please. What is this? What is he saying? I haven't even read it. What did he just send? What did he just send? Please be nothing. Please be nothing. He just tweeted right now. Yo, just... I'm trying to put this on the screen. 1 second. Okay. What did he just tweet? What did he just tweet? He said something about Iran. It's not it. Aha. As per Iranian government request, please let this statement serve to represent that I am pausing the period of energy plant destruction by 10 days to Monday, April the 6th, 2026 of 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Talks are ongoing, and despite erroneous statements to the contrary by the fake news media, the others, they are going to very well. Thank you for your attention. Okay, everything's going to spike. What is going on? Ah! Oh my God. Oh my God. That happened live. That happened live. Bruv, that happened live. Like, it's happened live. Oh my Lord. You can script that timing. It's almost like he watches my live. He's probably sitting there go, okay, Alvarez, he gets everything. He knows what's happening. He knows what's happening. He knows what's happening. Let me just pump this market up. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just gonna 1 second. I need to 1 second. Just to clarify my life, because I'm going through things right now. I don't think he will mention you in the next speech. Iran can thank Alvarez for understanding what was. I can't. I physically don't know. I don't know what to say right now. Trump went full taco again. And he's going full taco, right? But I don't know if... Is this aftermarket? No, it's not. Oh, is it? It's a market end. Yeah, it has. It's aftermarket. He's doing it because he's trying to save this. Because he know. I mean, it's perfect timing. You affirm, as I told you, it's perfect timing. I don't know if it happened live. That's why you need to come and watch my live. This stuff happens live. Live. At that exact moment, I was looking at my phone. I was like, wait 1 second. What just happened? 10-day pause, people. 10-day pause. How are you supposed to trade this market? This is so, this is like, this is reality, people. This is actual reality that we're sitting on. We have a market maker. We have a market. We have a market maker that is named Donald Trump right now. You know what? I think my streams from now on is just me and everyone here staring at Truth Social, just trying to understand. Just trying to understand. Is he tweeting? Is he and just finger on the buy and sell button. Like that's gonna be the thing. Everyone's like, Sunday night we're going to unleash the fire and fury like never before. Monday, lol, jokes. I don't know what you want from me, guys. I actually don't know what you want from me. This defies technical analysis. The guy literally did the finishing move. I get Epic Fury. He just did a finishing move on the market. Look at that. My God. He just went finish it. Finish. You asking me long or short? No one know. Okay, I'm coming to a point right now, right? If anyone is doing anything other than get over here, if anyone is doing anything other than short-term plays, you have to be out of your mind. Out of your mind. But the problem is, right, this is the situation that we're sitting on. Is how much can the market just believe what this guy is saying? In and out quick. Guess. What's your thoughts on Hyperliquid? Hyperliquid is also on my list. I think Hyperliquid is going to be one of those assets that is going to be worth a lot. I'm giving Hyperliquid Binance type of vibes. What's your thought? That's what I think. I think Hyperliquid. Okay. I mean, technically, it's back on track. Technically, bruv, we're back on track, innit? To me, something smells fishy here. I think Chainlink is going to do well. I think Chainlink has a lot of opportunity. There's a few others. There's an AI token that I think is going to do really, really well as well. I'm going to create the list and I'll give it to you guys. We've got a lot of time. This is a marathon right now. I'll say this, right? Right now, my time frame for buying is October, November. That's my time frame. It's not Tau. There's another one. Right now, that's my time span. I can't believe that he tackled live on my stream. That was a live taco. I got a live taco, people. That was a live taco, innit, bruv? Oh my lord, what insanity are we in right now? But do you believe this? Green candle till. I don't know. How am I can give you a level. Look, okay, 69,500. That's another level. That's another key level, right? Famous Alpha, as we said. Yeah. That's another level. That's another level that I think is important. If it regains that, then I think we could go up a bit more. But look, right now, What is driving the pump? What is driving the rally right now? What? Donald Trump's tweets. His tweets are driving the market right now. That's it. There is nothing. The market is fully delusional about what's going on. Full delusional. We need to ask Calvin. Shut up. Just, what? Get out my life. Get out. The dare you say that name in here. I mean, he's technically right because he probably put a long Anna short on, so he's winning somehow, right? He's probably doing well on that side, but Jesus. I want to say this to everyone right now, right? I want to say this to everyone now, so pay attention, right? Because you want a bit of Calvin, I'll give you a bit of Calvin. Pay attention. We are in possibly the hardest time trading in your whole entire life. It is possibly single-handedly the hardest moment any trader can be a trader right now. And I'll say this, if you learn in this environment, the bull run is going to be, you're literally going to be doing it as half of you guys are on the throne with your phone. Because you're like, you call this volatility, breath. You think this is a problem? I've seen Trump in 2026. It's been 3 months, man. It's 3 months. We're 3 months in, and I feel like I'm 15 years older. Ask Crypto King. I saw some advice in this uncharted water. I don't know. He's very simple. You go up. See line? You see line? You go up. Line, go up. I almost hit my massive light here. Oh, well, all right, okay. But yeah, look, I would say this. With this bullish news, we could see a rally. I think people are going to be foolish enough to push this. And to be honest, what happens is that market makers will try and utilize this moment to whoa, what's that? Okay, let me get rid of this. Yeah, we'll try and utilize this moment to cause FOMO buying. Yeah, I mean, look, the number, it has to get above 69,500. Thanks for all you do, I was just trying to make light of it. Of course. Look, we're all having fun. Like, you need to have some fun in this life. And I appreciate you all being here, and it's incredible. Anyone that's new, doesn't know who I am, make sure you follow. I've been in this industry since 2017. If you don't know me, like, what are you doing with your life? You know what I'm talking about? 2017, I have a marketing agency. I've made 7 figures in this industry. People in the Alpha Founders group have seen my trades. I don't like to show them, but I show them now and again because people just didn't believe it. And there you go. You see some of the trades I do and all that kind of stuff. So I'm the real deal. I actually do what I say, right? Rather than, like, you know, put you into a group then the person's not there and everyone understands. So this is where we are right now. Oh, and for everyone that wants, oh yes, I'm gonna write. I forgot to write the poly market guys, right? I'll write that to you guys today as well after the thing. Right? Any questions? What do you guys want me to look at? I'm gonna be. You know what this feeling reminds me of. This is the feeling that everyone gets right now, right? Imagine Jerome Powell. This is Jerome Powell's feeling, where it's just like. It's like, when I asked him, so where do you think it's gonna go? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know I don't know. I'm going doctor, and now I'm here. I don't know. I don't know. I took wrong turn. Why camera? That's the feeling I'm right now. All right, let's look at XRP. Let's see what Papa XRP is doing. Just look at that. It's like he's watching my live. It is perfect. it's like it's beautiful where it bounced from. It's like it's made to be the zone. Jesus. Oh god, it's so stupid. What is life right now? Anyway, let's have a look at XRP. My god. What is life? What is this reality? I need to be in his close friends, man. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, XRP bounced. Everything's gonna kind of bounce, but in the larger scale of things, everything looks terrible. Everything looks terrible. I mean, look at this. It's like his friend is a market maker. I'm almost certain he either follows me or his friend's a market maker, because he seems to do these bullish tweets, right, at exact moments. My man, it's 7:30 here in Melbourne, Australia. Just woke up. What did I miss? He just tacoed another 5 days. Donald Trump, we caught the tweet live. I was like, oh my God, Donald Trump just tweeted. We caught it live. You want to see it? If you want to see it, go here. I'll show you the tweet again for everyone to look at. Jesus is a carpenter. He's an amazing carpenter. He's just like, I can see why he does carpentry, because he's just like, just me in the wood, just me in the wood. I'm gonna make a whatever. Yeah, I'll read it out for those who can't see the screen and doesn't want to go to the tube, right? As per Iranian government request, I doubt that very much. Very much, you doubt that. Please let this statement serve to represent that I'm pausing the period of energy plant destruction. Energy plant destruction by 10 days to Monday, April the 6th, 2026 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Talks are ongoing, and despite erroneous statements to the contrary by fake news media and others, they are going very well. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. I love how he states this. I love how he states this. I'm pausing the period of energy plant destruction. That's how he states this, bruv. He's saying I'm pausing your demise. I mean, if it's for a week, this the markets should recover a little bit. It all depends. It all depends on what the market is going to actually... Because we're in this scenario right now, right? We're in this scenario right now. It depends if the market believes that inflation is not going to be a problem. That's where we are right now. The markets need to believe that inflation and future issues and supply shocks and all this kind of stuff are not going to be a problem. I will give my gains and pumps for peace on earth, peace and love to all. If this is actually peace, it would make me the happiest person in the world. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. America can stop. Israel is not going to stop. There's not a chance that I could ever believe it's going to stop. To me, what this feels like is America it's becoming the villain of the earth, right? And Donald Trump hates being a villain, so he's just going to pull back and let Israel deal with it. That's what he's going to do. And he's already said he's not going to police the Strait of Hormuz and he's going to leave it to Europe. I've caused this mess. You guys look after it. This is it. They're in too deep to stop. But yeah, I mean, look at this. It's like he's a market maker. Look at this. It's wild, man. Look at that. I put that line on there, so I think that could be a bounce zone. And he was like, hold my beer. hold my beer, XRP. I'll pump it from that exact moment. Look at that. It's so wild, man. It's so wild. What is life right now? What is actually happening? Right, but I applaud everyone that's sticking by and trying to learn all the fundamentals and understanding how this thing's going. I'm going hard into Aero. Why are you going into Aero? Why are you going to error? Oh, actually, well, they are apparently they're removing the why can't I say this? The regulatory, wow, the regulatory red tape for tokenization. So that's kind of a cool thing. So I think things like Aero and Ondo and Pendle and all those kind of things are going to be doing well. I think there's a absolute benefit for that. But I would say right now, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the situation is. I still think there's a lot of legs for this to go down. You see, what's saving it right now is Donald Trump, market maker. He is the support of this at every moment where things are going really bad. I mean, look at this. 91 new ETF decisions coming very soon. Yeah. Look, eventually it's gonna happen. It all depends on whether they can get Coinbase on board, or more importantly, whether they can they can get the banks on board. If they can get the banks on board, or actually force the banks to go, hey, bruv, look, you guys have made way too much at this moment, and you guys need to chill out and bring other competitors into it. Oh my God, I made $1.57 this live. It's enough to live on, guys. It really doesn't mean a lot that you would spend your hard-earned cash on me for that. It makes it's humbling. It's humbling. It's not enough to get the fancy curry like last time, but we can get the dom, not in the Papa Dom, just the dom. They're expensive these days now. They're like 157, isn't it, bruv? Oh wow, I can maybe get 2. All right, messing around. Right, okay. XRP looks okay. I mean, like it's bounced off support. It looks like it could potentially go higher. It needs to if it regains the Monday low, this thing could potentially run back up all the way up to 1.448, 1.46, around that level. Yeah, 1.46. Wow, that was a guess. I didn't even look at the line. I was like, pow. Road, you are incredible. Road is sharing my live like nothing else. What are you guys doing? Huh? Are you all out of crypto at the moment? No. I have my long-term holds. I always have my long-term holds. And I trade in and out. We do some mad trades, man. Look, still, okay, he pumped it, but I'm still massively up from the thing, whatever. The other one probably hit my stop loss, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. It's all good. It's all cool. Thank you. I sent them a gum. Appreciate it. What about Iron Limited stock? I have absolutely no idea what that is, man. What's Iron Limited stock? I love how I create a live, and it's just like Donald Trump's like, hey, shut up. Thought some bit tenser. All right, okay. I don't know what Iron Limited stock is, man. Come to the Alpha Hunters and ask me then. I'll have a look and do a deep dive on. I don't know what that is. I think Tau has a potential. Tau and Hype has a lot of potential. But the thing is with Tau, right? It's all dependent on, look, the All-In podcast and the AI like billionaires are pushing this thing. Now, what they've created, just to give a bit of a background on Tau, so you guys can have a bit of an understanding. This is going to be in the report, right? So for people in the Alpha Hunters group. By the way, if anyone wants to go to the Alpha Hunters group, there is a shameless plug. There is a 50% discount on the WAP, right? You put Stream 26 on it, right? Stream 26, and you can get 50% off the premium value of it. There's only 6 available, so anyone that wants to utilize it can do that. Now, Tau, I'll give you an understanding of why Tau is doing what it's doing, right? It's trained an AI on chain. It's the first in its kind, right? It's first that it's ever been done. And the people from the All-In podcast, and if you don't know what the All-In podcast is, it's like 4 billionaires talking to each other. And in fact, one of them is in the is really close to Donald Trump, and he's dealing with all the cryptocurrency stuff, right? So they're really important things. You should go and check them out, listen to them. He brought it up when he was talking to, what was the guy's name? Really bad with names. Is it Is it Justin Sung? The NVIDIA... Is it Justin... Is that it's Justin Sung, I think. NVIDIA... Yeah, Justin Sung. Yeah. He brought it up to Justin Sung at a press conference, and he literally said, what about Tao? They've done this. And Tao stock went ballistic. It went God-candled out of the world, because you're talking to the father of AI hardware, and you're talking about Tao, a cryptocurrency project, on a public forum. Of course, people went absolutely Hail Mary long onto it. In fact, let me get the stock up so we can talk about this thing. Where is this? Where's Tao in it, brev? So as you can imagine, Tao is like mega up from that point. It was announced around here actually. So it's up. What would it be? 2x? Would it be 2x? Yeah, about 2x. Where's it up? About 2x? About 2x. Yeah, about 2x, right? Not even that. It's about 45%. It's up. I want to look at it. Maybe it's even more. Oh no, it's not more. It's more. So I remember it being 2x when I last looked. Let me look. Yeah, about 2x, right? It's up about 2x. So Rainbow, what do you think of Crow? What? What's a good area for spot hype? I'm going to come to that. I'm going to look at all those kind of things. So yeah, so yeah, this has a chance to move, right? This has a real chance to move. I'm almost certain they have a bag of this stuff. That's why they're pushing this thing. But it's real technology that they've created. Now, would I be a buyer now? I mean, I have a bit. Don't get me wrong. I didn't want to. I didn't want to be the FOMO dude. I bought a little bit when I heard the news about Justin Sung, right? And there's potential for this to go a little bit more, but you don't want to be top blasting this thing. The market still isn't strong. You know what I mean? Just because the project is doing good stuff doesn't mean the token is going to be reflecting that, right? So it's hard to not FOMO. I know there's a lot of things. There's a real opportunity for this, but this is also on my list. When the market really corrects, and this is coming. Look, if you look at the S&P 500, this is not a sign of the conflict. This is a sign. This is a real sign of this thing correcting. And I said if it breaks from 6,555, I'm expecting about a 10% move from here. Oh yeah, here we go. This is where I'm expecting it. I expect this to go at least and test that zone there. The 5,914. I think it's going to test that zone. I would not be surprised. It's rolling over. It's done a market structure shift below the previous low. This thing is going down. I'm asking because Pinlink is almost the same as Tau, only 90% down from. I think Tau is better than Pinlink. I think Tau's got is a lot better because they've done something spectacular. Like it's the first of its kind. I'm safe with my XRP inside of Robinhood. This is my view. Let me just make sure that people understand this. I want it to be very clear. I want it to be crystal clear, guys, right? I want it to be so clear that it's like crystal, isn't it? Right? I want to say this in the clearest way, right? So you understand, it's a cookie saying this. In my humble opinion, since I've been in this since 2017, made 7 figures and done M's of transactions and everything else, I would never keep anything on an exchange. Ever. But that's my humble opinion. And the reason why I'm saying that is because they have ultimate control over what you have. I wholeheartedly believe that a cold wallet is the best possible way to do this. And not only one cold wallet, right? Not only one cold wallet. I would spread those cold wallets over like a certain amount. I do this thing when it gets to a certain amount, I get to the next one. So I have multiple of wallets, and I keep it in safe deposit boxes in multiple different banks. There's no insurance to what we're doing. So you need to understand this what we're doing is scary stuff. You have full custody of whatever you're doing, and that's the thing you want to know. I wish I knew about cold wallets. Is there a course to take? If you come to the Alpha Hunters group, right? As I said, if you go to the Alpha Hunters group, There is a discount code, 50% off the thing. It's Netflix. It's Netflix. Do I have to shout this out? It's Netflix. You pay more for Netflix. Damn, man. And it's like endless amount of things. We're bringing in full aspects of what that is, courses explaining the whole thing. It's going to be a backlog of over 100 videos, over 150 different course materials. Us going to be there, doing all the trade, doing all the things, explaining everything is going to be there. The only reason why it is there is because of the situation of where it is right and people are in right now, and at that price is because those things are still being developed at the moment. That's it. There are excellent YouTube videos. Get a Nano X from Ledger. Yes, but be very careful. Be very, very careful how you buy it. But be extremely careful how you buy it. Extremely careful where you buy it from. The whole thing. The whole thing. Be extremely, extremely careful. I've seen a lot of people that have bought it from various places, and it's been compromised and all this kind of stuff. It's extremely important that there are certain checks that you need to do to make sure that you're going through the right thing, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff. Can we talk through the main chat? Yes, of course you can. Yeah, there's a main chat. There's a whole thing. Like, whatever. It's a cool place to be, right? That's the situation. I mean, I would never keep on there. They're all, in my humble opinion, and it's my opinion. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Blah, 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 blah. Whose coin is Aspen? I have no idea, man. Hello, John Whalen. How you doing? I have no idea what that is. I try to stay away from that kind of stuff at this present moment. We haven't finished yesterday's problem. What was yesterday's problem? I don't even know what that is. I don't know, man. Everyone's launching something so at this present moment, so I don't know what's happening. I tried to say, if you want to do that, we have a trencher that does some really cool stuff that's messing around in that area. But yeah, anything else? What else are we looking at? You're the best. Thank you so much, man. It means so much. John Whalen is a legend. Wait, is that you're the real John Whalen, right? Wait. Oh yeah, you're the real one. XRP finished? No, I don't think so. I think there's a potential for XRP to really move. You know, it's also on my list. I think there's a potential when things get really, really bad that we'll go from there. I feel like I'm having deja vu a lot because I research and talk crypto every day. Yeah, I know, man. I know. So, do you teach these courses? What's the name again, please? It's in the link in my bio. It's called Alpha Hunters. Because it's Alpha is Alpha, and it's all connected in it. I feel like I know. I don't know what to say anymore. Thoughts on Arrow. Arrow could be good. Look, I will say one thing about Arrow, though. Right? I will say one thing about Arrow. The reason why Arrow had a enormous acceleration at some point, right, was because people were trying to farm the base airdrop. And the reason why Arrow was so it gained so much movement is because it was the most efficient way to farm that airdrop. So you have to be careful about that, right? And again, if you want, I will do a report on Arrow so you can understand what's going on from there. What's this? Oh, so a minute, right? So we can get a understanding from there, right? That's the thing I would say. I don't know. I don't really reply to too many DMs, man. I don't know what it's about. So if you want to do that, explain to me what that is before I reply. Otherwise, I don't really reply. I don't reply. I don't message first. I just don't do it because a lot of people utilize my name and my integrity to try and scam people, and I'm not that person, right? I will never do it. I will never message you first. I will never accept a friend request. I just don't do it. It's nothing personal to you. I just don't do it just to make sure that you guys are safe from that. Tau, Quant, XRP, Chainlink, Sol, ETH, Render, FET, Ondo, XLM, HBAR, XDC, XZY, Alga, AKT, ADA, Dot, Only, Tau, Will. That's a list, bruv. It's a good list. I forgot the first thing that you were saying. You think you covered every letter of the alphabet in that sentence. Genuinely, I think there's every letter of the alphabet in I think there's every letter of the alphabet in that sentence. It's quite a feat, I must say. Well done. I think there's some good coins in there. Others, I'm not even too sure what that. Oh no, yeah, there's some good coins in there. Yeah. I think there's a lot of potential for that. Right. Who else? What else do you want me to look at? I'm at your beck and call, right? I'm an insider. I know everything. I know everyone. I know every aspect of it. You want to be talking to me, not to anyone else. Just for those people who've just come in and don't know who I am. Like, who's this idiot with his amazing camera and close up and looking like he needs to have a shave, but only shaves in round bits, because that's the. Hello, Fefe. How you doing? Listen, Tao has RAO as Bitcoin has Satoshi. He has 21 million having halving is now, and they will add from what? Okay. Crypto is going nowhere. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fefe. I like that was the second. That was the second sentence you said. It makes me happy. Thank you. People are. Yeah, teach me more stuff. Why does your TikTok flip the image? A $10 note is backwards. iPhone? Oh, is it backwards? YouTube is correct way. I don't know why it happens. Why are you asking me, Brev? I don't know. I like how Enrich Gardens is fully about listening to the knowledge that I'm giving you, but in reality, he's all about. That's odd. That's why he's such a good landscaper, because he has the eye for detail to understand what looks good and what doesn't look good. You're improving my show, are you? Thank you so much. I'm sure that was what was going through everyone's mind right now. Everyone was like, I love what this guy is saying, but what's with the £10 note? By the way, if anyone wants to know what that is, does anyone know what that is? And not everyone who's here before knows I showed it to. How long do you think this accumulation phase can go? I don't even think we're in accumulation phase. I don't think we've got to I don't think we've got to communication phase, isn't it? I think you should check out Tangent as well. Tangent's pretty good. I think that around the sub 60 would be the area where I'll be accumulating. All these pumps are just news pumps. Do you like Tezos? Oh man, don't get me started. Tezos has always been a roller coaster for me. I didn't know I had Tezos until I opened the wallet, and I was like, oh wow, I have Tezos. And it was when it was pumping. I was like, this is amazing. I'm doing great. Then I forgot I had Tezos, and then I looked at it a couple of months back and went, so out of principle, I'm not looking to XRP to 10,000. I don't know, 10,000, 1,000 maybe. Anything else? Any other coins you want me to look at? Anything you want me to see? And I'll look on the charts. By the way, if anyone wants to see the charts, you can see here. You can ask away. AnyPal and Decent are great cold wallets. You heard of Decent? No, I don't know about Decent. I mean, look, I use Ledger. Ledger's good. I use what was it called? What's that called? What's that wallet called? That's really, really good. And it's never been hacked. So it's, what's it called again? What did I just say? I said the name. I've got the name now. What was the name that I said? Trez is good. Tangem. Yeah, Tangem is very, very good. Tangem has never been hacked because what's really cool about Tangem is that it uses a military grade encrypted RFID chip inside it. So it's not like it's stored on anyway. It's stored in an area where you can only access it with that card. It's a really cool system that they have. Zengo is Wellen that never has been hacked. I have no idea what Zengo is. 3 cards and a seed phrase option on Tangent. Exactly. You can even get a it's really cool. I think it's Tangent has a ring too. Yeah, it's a really cool system. I'm really impressed with it. What happened to Gala dumpster fire? Cyber. See, that's how you make an entrance. That is how you make an entrance. Cyber Doge, if I could high five you, if I could high five you, I would. That's how you make an entrance. God, anyway, whatever. Gala, dumpster fire. I think it will have a place again. I think gaming is going to be a big thing. And I think it's going to be, yeah, just coming aside, is because it's gaming, right? So gaming will always do well when there's euphoria. Gaming is a euphoria type of thing. That's why you see things like, you know, you'll see things like right now, people are just like gambling. That's why certain memes are popping off. That's why, you know, Polymarket is popping off. Everything is popping off. That's gambling. True that. Look cool though. It does look cool. It's true. Yeah, man. I have my keys, everything all split up in different places and different, like a whole bunch of stuff. You have to. It's holding like large sums of money on those things. And I want to move it away where there's insurance and all this kind of stuff. I bought Gala once. I did as well. It did a little bit. I mean, I did well. I bought it for a short amount of time. It went up and then I sold it afterwards. What about Sui? Sui's on my list as well. I think Sui soon is going to be. I think when we get to a point where we I mean, look, the NVRV Z score, which I will put that in there, current Z score. Actually, let's have a look. Where is the NVRV Z score at the moment? Let's have a look. I put the link in the Alphonse group. No one clicked on it. I can see when people click on links. You guys are just the lazy. You guys are like mega lazy, bruv. Right? It's amazing. I put it there. You're like, I have to press a button. I have to press a button and say, just tell me. Sorry. Investing in the rails and infrastructure of a new system, great investment. Your thoughts? Investing in rails and infrastructure of the new system. What do you mean by that, too, Awake? What do you think of XDC? Potential. I mean potential. We'll see if their tech actually has real usage though. And all of this stuff is, you know, yeah, that's all right. Greetings from Aya. I don't know what Aya is, but okay. I'm assuming is it a project? Actually, let's have a look here. Where is the NVRV score? Okay, just have a look. Z score. There we go. Irish Island. Ah, cool. Oh, love Island. Oh my god, I love Island. You guys are. Oh my lord, it's some of the best. I've had the most fun in Ireland in my whole entire life. You guys are crazy in a good way. You guys are crazy in an amazing way. Will you do that list on? You hold it? Yeah. When I finish it and get everything ready, I'm gonna put that list on there. Right. So the MVRV score at this present moment. By the way, I've given this the links and everything. You ain't laughing at Monero now. Oh my god, is he back? Are you back? Is that the Monero guy? Are you the Monero? That can't be you, man. I have never said. I've never said anything bad about Monero. Ever. Anyway, whatever. Jesus. We're not there yet. We're not there. When it gets below 0, right? Pints on me next time you're in. I love it. Oh my god, it's a unique energy you guys have there. It's super unique. I love it. It's amazing. I've had so much fun there. Yeah, so we're not there yet. I don't think we're there yet. We need to go and reach the sub-zero. Come here. We need to reach this below 0 level. Once we reach below 0, what this shows, by the way, if you guys want to know what the MVRV score is, for those people that left, because they're like, this guy gives no value, obviously, is this. this shows the average wallet's profit to loss value, right? 0 means at equal level, so there isn't anything that's they haven't made any money, and this on the average wallet. Some have lost, this and the other, so it's an average level. But if I think someone else has gone live and everyone's left me, because everyone's just left. What's his name on? Wait, did Ribbons just come on? I think Mr. Ribbons just came on because everyone just left my live. Yeah. So any time it goes below the 0 mark, that's I'm loyal. Thank you so much. Did he just come on? What's his name just go on? What's the guy's name? I'm gonna check. Did he just go on? Did you guys just drop me? Oh wow, it hurts. I'm hurt. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, if it gets below 0, then that's the point that you start to. That's when I'm going to start to DCA into to the market, and I think that move from where it is to sub 0 level is where we will start getting some real opportunities to buy. No, who's Jaydan? No, Jaydan came on. Who's Jaydan? Who's Jaydan? I'm curious. Who's? I'm just curious. Who's Jaydan? Poetry. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna check who Jaydan is. Photography. Can you shush? Link him to me. I want to know who Jaydan is. Jaydan. Who's Jaydan? Ah, Jaydan, the guy. All right, cool. All right, okay. The one that plays good. He does analysis and good music. Yeah, all right, cool. No problem. All right. He's a cool guy, so I'm not going to say anything. All right, then I'll get off because no one wants to be here after all the amazing stuff that happened. I will catch you guys there. All right. Okay. I appreciate you all. You guys are incredible. I'll be dropping a whole bunch of stuff into the Alpha Hunters group. All right. And we will go from there. Lol, what? What? No one likes my live, so I'm like hurt now. Anyway, look, I'll catch you guys later. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for all the new people, for all the old people, for everyone that's joined and liked and everything on that level. You guys are incredible, and we can go from there. All right, we'll catch tomorrow. See where the markets go. I'm assuming that the S&P 500 is going to do some I don't know. I mean, it's at exact support level. He called it at that point, so I'm assuming it's gonna open green tomorrow. But how much the market is going to even care about that is another matter. All right. Anyway, we'll take care, guys. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Peace. And give my love to Jaden. All right. Cool. All right. Guys. All right. On the Tubenzy. Incredible. If you want to check out the Alpha Hunters in the below, I'll put a whole bunch of details in there. If you guys want to also ask me any questions who are in there, that's that. And I'll be putting a whole bunch of details into that situation. Just ask me if I forget. I'm very busy. I've got a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. But you guys have been great, incredible. Thank you for everyone that's watching. And the new people, press the bell button, all that kind of stuff. Take care.